Welcome back to Don's Life. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining today. Today we're going to show you how to remove your mirror caps on your Corvette C8 and replace them with some beautiful carbon fiber ones. Let's go. So today we partnered with Extreme Online Store. We have another quality carbon fiber piece. This is a replacement. It's not an overlay. So we're not just going to use some adhesive and stick it on top. This one actually has all the factory clips in the right locations so we can do a direct replacement and get that factory look. First thing we got to do is take off the old one. So I'm going to use a little bit of masking tape for protection, a little flat screwdriver, and then I have these plastic pieces here to use as pry tools. I'll probably just use this one, but if you have a regular type pry tool, that should work too. So let's get started. So I'm going to put some tape in areas I want to protect. We're going to put a piece here because I'm going to be using the screwdriver against this edge. And I'm going to push the mirror outwards, and I'm going to put a piece in here. Do a little more. That should be good. So I want you to imagine the back of the mirror has these claws or these tabs attached to it. So it's sitting in there like this. We're going to be bending the tabs backwards a little bit. Once we get the first 3, maybe 4, then it tends to just want to fall out. So once we tilt the mirror back up, we can tend to just pull it off. Now when we push the mirror out, you'll see the first tab's easy to get at. Now because I'm pulling this back with my thumb, I'm kind of using it as a bit of a pry tool. And I just lift this one up just a hair. The next clip is right here. There we go. So I'm keeping my thumb in here with some pressure. Now the third one, there's one down right here. Again, just be gentle and take your time. So there I got 3. Then if I twist the mirror this way, while keeping the pressure, I can get to a 4th one over here. Now I have 4, and now when I tilt the mirror panel back up while keeping some pressure in there, it just wants to kind of fall off. Tilt this back. It should come out pretty easy. There's just one tab being stubborn on the bottom. There we go. Now some people are going to show you that you need to undo these harnesses. You don't have to. We can get to everything like this. Now this is where it's best to study the new replacement because you'll understand how to finish taking this one off. So there's these 2 tabs right here. When this is in position, there are some locking tabs that are holding this from pulling forward. So if we focus our energy on these 2 tabs right here, then it allows us to expand the mirror at the bottom, just gently pry out, and we'll be able to work it off at this angle. So once these 2 are backed off, and I'll show you how to do that, then we can work it off this way. So you only really have to put all the effort into these 2 tabs and then just take your time working this off. Now these tabs here have to be pulled down to release those top tabs that are attached to the mirror cover. So I'm going to start on this side here because we have a little less material. It's going to be easier to pry into. So I am going to lower this tab just like that. You see we have a bit of a gap there. And then I'm going to work the pry tool in here just like that. So now it's actually pulled that tab far enough back that if I can wedge the pry tool in here, then it shouldn't go back in. So there we go. Now we'll do the same for this one right here. And I'm trying to do this while recording, so it's probably not looking, as nice, but there, we've released that. So that is no longer touching. We've got the 2 main tabs taken care of. So let's study the cover again. So we got these 2 tabs released, and then there's a tab right here at the bottom, and there's one at the bottom here. So right on these outer edges. So there's a tab right here, and there's a tab way over on the inside here. Now this disc you can take off with some T10 bolts, and that'll move this disc out of the way. And I do have some footage for you. There is a slot that if you wanted to stick a screwdriver through and try to bend this tab down, you can do that, but I found you don't need to. So I'm going to show you how just working this cover side to side and flexing it a little bit, we should be able to get it off. Remember, we want to go this way. So I just pulled this edge out and just gentle. That's it, easy. Just wanted to prove this is fully intact. There's the top 2 tabs, here's that bottom tab, and then here's the inner tab. So I was just popping this side out, and then it was really easy to make this one able to be popped off as well. So now we're just going to attach this in reverse order. We want to make sure this little lip here is going underneath the edge of the front of the mirror. And we want to make sure that this clip grabs properly in this little slot right here. So we're going to work our attention there first, and then we'll make sure that these ones are seated properly at the end. Okay, that all appears to be in. On this side here, you just want to make sure that these tabs tuck in behind. So I'm just going to pull this in nice and tight. See how it locked in there, right here? You can see that. So let's make sure this one's locked in too. I'll pull it forward, push that up. There, now they're locked in. Now we can take the tape off. And then we are going to make sure this tab goes in that slot back there, and then just push it in. Voila. Well, there we go. We've replaced our mirror caps with some beautiful carbon fiber ones. As you can see, we didn't have to take the whole mirror apart, which is really nice. Definitely check out Extreme Online Store. They have a ton of different carbon fiber accessories and some other goodies for a number of different vehicles out there. And on that note, if you like today's video, hit that like button. Please consider subscribing. We'll talk to you next time.